Good morning, everybody. We got some really huge news that broke about January 6th as Trump defends Capitol rioters, hang Mike Pence chants. People were very angry. Let me move my webcam down. Hold on, let me move this down. Yeah, you going down, webcam. There you go. Yep. Trump defends Capitol rioters, hang Mike Pence chants. People were very angry. This is, I'm sure, something Tim Pool would cover if he was an unbiased journalist, but since he likes to play both lines, I'm going to play both lines too and parody Tim Pool in this video here. But as you see, let's take a look at this bad boy from Reuters. Trump has a long track record of defending the indefensible. But this is something else. In a tape interview with Jonathan Karl of ABC News, the former president sympathized with the January 6th rioters who chanted "Hang Mike Pence" as they were riding around the Capitol building. In a recording of the interview shared with Axios, Trump was asked if he was ever concerned for his vice president's safety during the riot. No, I thought he was well protected, and I heard he was in good shape. Oh my goodness. Let me get that accent down again. I think I messed up the accent. No, I thought he was well protected, and I heard he was in a good shape. I'm sounding a bit like Bernie, but you notice like a certain guy named Saudi Cracker wouldn't talk about a news item like this, or nor talk about anything about January 6th. It's because he's not a nonpartisan actor. He's a Trump shield. And Tim Pool at this point is basically close to a Trump shield because he wouldn't share nothing like this, but I'm going to because I can. But yeah, it should be a more serious story. But I mean, most people aren't really taking the Capitol riot story seriously, anyways. But let's finish this off. Well, the people were very angry, Carr replied. They were saying, hang Mike Pence. Trump responded, because it's common sense, John. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. Oh, how can you pass on a fraudulent vote to Congress? Trump, you lost, dude. There was no such thing as fraud, man. I mean, even the cyber ninjas who redid the whole thing said they found no real legitimate fraud. It's a scam. I mean, it's all been a scam since November 4th, 2020. It's just a grift. Even the guys who tell you who led the thing will tell you it's a grift, like Ali Alexander or something like that. Yeah. But here is the clip from Betrayal, what Trump said.
Were you worried about him during that siege? Were you worried about his safety?
No, I thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape. Mm-hmm. No, because I had heard he was in very good shape. But no,
you heard those chants. That was terrible. I mean,
he could have. Well, the people were very angry.
They're saying, "Hang Mike Pence."
Because it's common sense, John. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. How can you, if you know a vote is fraudulent, right?
How is that common sense? I mean, did he really not pay attention to what happened on January 6th? Like, it wasn't just Ashley Babbitt who died. It was four other people as well. One of them got his balls. One of them got tased. I'm sorry. One of them got tased and had a heart attack from it, and another one fell to his death. Another one got trampled. I'm gonna show you the one writer, the one Capitol writer who got trampled, who's not really talked about a lot, and I will talk about her right now. I'll show you the one protester who got trampled to death. Yeah, her name is Roseanne Boylan. Hopefully, the New York Times will allow me to show this because most of the time they have a paywall on this bad boy. So, yeah, there's videotape of the Times that provides a police officer's view of the deadly battle to defend a key entry for the insurgent mob. And here is one of the protesters from January 6th getting trampled. Roseanne Boylan. She had a libertarian flag, which has made a very bad representation of all the libertarians, such as myself, out there. Because most libertarians don't support overthrowing a government because the other guy lost. That's what happened on January 6th. That's all January 6th was. It's a bunch of like salty people. No. Let me rephrase that. It was a salty army, angry. Their guy didn't win, so they stormed the Capitol to overturn that election that lost a few lives, and which isn't really taken seriously anymore by most people. I mean, yeah, because of the whole "Let's Go Brandon" thing. Yeah, and the whole Biden Harris administration has turned out to be a huge disaster. But yeah, I can't really show the full thing, but yeah, take a. I'll read this out. As rioters fall out the doorway, Miss Boylan is briefly visible in the video, and Mr. Renshaw begins to scream, "She's going to die! She's dead! I need somebody!" Mr. Renshaw shouts, turns to the crowd. Instead, a rioter behind him sprays a chemical irritant over his head towards the police. A bearded rioter wearing chemical irritant. See, so they're using weapons. I notice like a certain crowd of like YouTube grifters aren't really talking about January 6th and the fact that they use weapons. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it like they just went to the Capitol on a tour, like a few old ladies went on a tour and all that, and they just came out. But nah, January 6th is a lot worse than what they're framing, spinning it as. And I hope folks like mention that to them. You know what I'm saying? Because as you see, a bearded rider wearing a hat, brown jacket, and a University of Michigan sweatshirt then begins to move up the stairs toward the police. Knock their mask off. Another rider, cowboy, has told him. The bearded rider charges over Miss Borland and begins to grapple the officer, grabbing his baton. At the same time, another rider jabs the officer with a crush. The officer is driven to the ground as the crowd cheers the attack. Mob violence. I don't know. This sounds like something Antifa would do, right? Is that right? Yeah. That does sound like something Antifa would do. But you'll notice none of the really big, the Brandon Tatums, the Candace Owens, the Salty Crackers, who else? Steve Turley. Notice they've never talked about January 6th because it's against their grift and they'll make their fan base angry. So, even Sticks and Hammer, he ain't going to talk about this. Yeah, they're going to be silent about this. And as you see, man in a hooded winter jacket, prosecutor says Mr. Foy is seen on the body footage advancing with his hockey stick and repeatedly swinging on the officers. Another guy using a weapon. Prosecutors that led the court documents that Mr. Foy, former Marine, struck officers at least 10 times in 6 seconds. No. Mr. Wrench was sent against Roseanne. As you see, there's a rider wearing a hockey stick. So yeah, there's riders that brought weapons. See, unlike the lies, like I got Fox News on right now, they'll never mention the rider wearing a hockey stick. And as you see it, the first officer dragged away. And around the same time, the rider dragged Miss Boylan to the door, attempting to fulfill the resuscitate her. Then they carried her back to the police battling riders in the doorway, who moved into the Capitol Rotunda, where paramedics eventually reached her. She was pronounced dead at a local hospital at 6:09 p.m., around an hour and a half later. Mr. Foy faces multiple federal charges, including assault on a police officer, and has been transferred from Detroit to Washington to face prosecution. The official cause and manner of Miss Boylan's death are still pending, according to Washington's chief examiner. As you see, Ashley Babbitt wasn't the only woman who lost her life on January 6th. There was another woman named Rebecca Boylan who passed away, and it was not even, Roseanne Boylan, who's not even talked about today on social media. Like, she's like completely like forgotten about. She's completely memory hole by most people. And let's say most protesters who died. There was a lot more than those two. There was 3 more, including Officer Signet and another guy that tased himself. Let's go to the one that tased himself. I'm gonna find the one that tased himself. There was one that tased his balls. I'm gonna find it on Twitter right now. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up. Yeah, if I can find it. This was the comedy part. Oh man, come on. Yeah, seems like my stream is slowing. Come on, oh man. Oh man. I want to see. I want to see if I can find the one that tased himself. Well, it was fact check, but yeah, this is a guy that tased himself. Alabama man that died from a heart attack. They had to fact check one because this one was so ridiculous. The claim was a man died of a heart attack after accidentally tased himself in the testicles. Yeah, the guy's name was Kevin Greason. He repeatedly there was posts circulating on Twitter and Facebook that claimed that Gerson suffered a fatal heart attack. Oh man, you see posts spreading misinformation, and you see more of the January 6th protesters climbing up a wall. And there's a Facebook user alleging that Geeson was looting the Capitol when he set off the taser. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this Kevin Geeson guy. This is a very revealing photo right here. Oh, his name is Greason. Let me fix that. Yeah, this is a guy that tased himself in the taser. Look at that. Don't that look like don't you see like photos like this all the time? Like whenever like you know what I'm saying? Like whenever like during like Ahmaud Arbery, you know what I'm saying? Or like whenever someone's killed by the police, you know what I'm saying? They always show like have a photo to discredit that person, like, oh, this person's thug. I mean, look at Kevin Greason right now. This guy got two M16. This guy got two automatic rifles. Hold up, trying to look like he's some kind of badass. So I mean, what does that say now? What does it say now about like the other side when this guy is looking like he's some kind of like ghetto boy? Like I'm some kind of rebel, man. Like I'm going to fight against the system and all that. I mean, seriously, man, it ain't that different than seeing folks like, who were like shot in, like a Philando Castile or like a George Floyd, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that different than showing George Floyd in a bad light, saying like he was a thug that pointed a gun at women and all that. I mean, yeah, that's a fair point, but I can make a fair point about Kevin Geeson himself. So yeah, give me like and feel this video, dislike or don't for this video, and yeah, subscribe, man. I'm gonna have Let the Salt Flow stream probably at 11 or probably be a Google Meet hangout, but we'll see. But there'll definitely be a This Week in Clown World podcast coming up at 7 p.m. Cali time, so stay tuned for that, and make sure y'all hit that Patreon up too. You know what I'm saying? That'll make a huge difference. Peace out, y'all.